Radha Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha, Prahlad Nrsimha, Prahlad Nrsimha, Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha. Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha, Lakshmi Nrsimha, Lakshmi Nrsimha, Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 64. Sarva guyatam bhuya shrinu me param vacha istosi me dritaham sti tato vyakshyami te hitam. 64, chapter 18, verse 64. Sarva guhyatam, the most confidential of all. Bhuya, again. Shrinu, just here. Me, from me. Paramam, the Supreme. vacha, instruction. Istaha is asi, you are dear. Me, to me. Tridam, very. Iti, thus. Tatha, therefore. Vyaksyami, I'm speaking. Te, for your. Hitam, benefit. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Because you are my very dear friend, I am speaking to you my supreme instruction, the most confidential knowledge of all. Hear this from me, for it is for your benefit. Purport by Prabhupada. The Lord has given Arjuna knowledge that is confidential, knowledge of Brahman, and still more confidential knowledge of the super soul within everyone's heart. And now he is giving the most confidential knowledge, part of knowledge, just surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. At the end of the 9th chapter, he has said, Man mana, just always think of me. The same instruction is repeated here to stress the essence of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. This essence is not understood by a common man, but by one who is actually very dear to Krishna, a pure devotee of Krishna. This is the most important instruction in all Vedic literature. What Krishna is saying in this connection is the most essential part of knowledge, and it should be carried out not only by Arjuna but by all living entities. So, here Krishna is saying that, hear from me, Shrinu me, listen from me. And Prabhupada is saying that what Krishna is saying in this connection is the most essential part of knowledge. And it should be carried out not only by Arjuna, but by all living entities. Now, when everybody takes this Krishna, what Krishna is saying, then this world is not anymore mrityu loka, place of death. It will be, people will be very, very eternally happy. So that's why Krishna is saying to Arjuna, you are my very dear friend, my devotee, so I am speaking this knowledge to you. And Arjuna is very pure devotee of Krishna. And in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna says, Krishna, I shall not fight. And he left his Gaundi bow down. He said, why, Krishna, why should make such a ghastly work to kill all my kinsmen? And by killing kinsmen, killing all the living entities, there will be loss of religion, there will be loss of family culture, there will be, it's okay? It's too schnell? Okay. And yes, so it will be unwanted progeny will take birth, and in this way society will be ruined. So my Lord, why you make me do works in such a ghastly way, I shall not fight. Then Krishna is saying, my dear Arjun, you think you are very learned, but you are just mourning for, you are in such a sad situation that you think that by not doing your Kshatriya duty, you will be happy. You are by nature Kshatriya. And Arjun said, I go in the forest and do meditation. No? And Krishna says, sorry, you are a Kshatriya. Even if you are in the forest, if somebody comes and attacks you or attacks somebody, you will immediately take your bow and fight. Because by nature, you are Kshatriya. You cannot give up your duty. And you become my instrument. No? You are not doing it. You be my instrument. And then Krishna spoke all Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. And Jai Nishingadev, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. And when Krishna heard, and he said, my Lord, I want to see your universal form. And Krishna says, okay, but you need divine netra, divine netra vision for this. So Krishna grant Arjuna. And then Krishna started to show his universal form. Now all the entities are coming from the mouth. One side they are coming and one side they are going in the mouth, and they have been crushed by the teeth of the universal form of Krishna. And then he saw all the demigods, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, created by him. He saw the sun and moon and all the planets in him. And then Arjuna says, my Lord, I am terrified with this, your form, please come in your natural, in your transcendental two-handed form. I want to have darshan of that. So Krishna says, be that be, no? Tathastu, be at be. No? And then Krishna slowly, one by one, all the forms are disappearing, and then at the end Krishna is standing. So then Arjuna said, yes, I shall fight now. He took his Gandiva bow, So we also hear Bhagavad Gita, we also read. So we said, yes, my Lord, I will do service for you. I will nicely worship you, I will nicely clean your temple, I will nicely do nice garlands, cook for the Lord for you, my Lord, wash pots, my Lord, for you, clean the kitchen. Today we clean very nicely the washroom and Hari and peon, yes. and the kitchen floor and everything, yes. Yeah, you can see when everything is clean, you are so happy, isn't it? I said, cleaning the heart and making Krishna's kitchen, altar, ready for everything clean, pots are clean, shining like moon. And then when we cook and offer to the Lord is accepting it. So this is very important. So as Arjuna, we should also say, yes, Krishna, I shall do nice service. I shall serve you and your devotees. Now, in this mood, one should follow in the footsteps of Arjuna, because he said, yes, my Lord. Now I understood. I know what my duty is now. So I shall now fight. And then what he did, he told Arjuna to bring the chariot back in their side. And then Arjun took 2 arrows, he shot. They went in front of Bhishma Dev. 2 arrows. That means he is taking a loudness, Bhishma Dev, great devotee, pure devotee, that now he is going to fight against Bhishma Dev and against all this Duryodhana's party. And he shoot 2 arrows behind Bhishma Dev to challenge. First he took blessings. Without blessings, he will not be victorious. And then Yudhishthira Maharaj went out of his chariot and went to take blessings from the great personalities on the other side. No? So it's very important to take blessings from elder devotees, elder people. No? They give blessings from the heart when you approach them, because this is how when young devotees approach, the elder devotees feel so very much happy, and they want to bless you. No? They think, yes, this is how it should be. No? So then Yudhishthira Maharaj started to walk, and Duryodhana started to laugh. You see, he is coming to get surrender, and he don't want to fight anymore. He wants to surrender to us, and our Hastinapur, everything belongs to us now. Like that. This is how stupid people think. Duryodhana was such a, he has not good qualities. No? He was thinking he's the most very great personalities. So then Bhishma Dev said to Duryodhana, just wait and see what's going to happen. Don't judge without understanding. No? So then Yudhishthira Maharaj came to Bhishma Dev. And he said to Bhishma Dev, bless us because we have to fight against you. And Bhishma Dev says, if you would not have come, I would curse you to be defeated. But you have come for the blessings. I bless you, be victorious. So, and then he did same to Dronacharya. He's his spiritual master. Dronacharya, he teach from it. And he said, what Dronacharya said, this is the last lesson I'm giving you. Don't think that I'm your spiritual master. I want to see what I have taught you and how you are fighting. Tell Arjun also. I want to see what have you learned from me. So the spiritual master teaches us, and he wants that we learn and we become more victorious in learning and studying the Vedas and becoming very learned devotees that we can preach to people. And spiritual master is very happy. He's with in Hindi we say बहुत गर्व होता है ना. गुरु महाराज को बहुत गर्व होता है जब शिष्य बहुत अच्छी तरह से पढ़ते हैं. When the disciples learns, studies Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, spiritual master is very happy. So that's why Dronacharya says to Yudhishthira Maharaj, you brothers don't think like that. I want to see what you have learned from me. Then he went to Kripacharya, get his blessings. And then he came back. And then what Bhishma Dev said to Duryodhana when he said that, when Yudhishthira Maharaj was coming, he said, when Yudhishthira Maharaj get blessings from Bhishma Dev, Duryodhana was a little upset. And Bhishma Dev said, if you would have gone, because Yudhishthira Maharaj was elder than Duryodhana, if you would have given up your pride, and if you have gone to Yudhishthira, he would bless you to be victorious. But you are so egoistic, so foolish, you don't understand these moralities. No? So these are all moralities. Devotees, we should learn all these moralities. It's very important for spiritual life. Very important. So then, what happened? Yes, Yudhishthira Maharaj came back to his side. And then he made an announcement. You can see how Yudhishthira Maharaj is. He has no enemies. He said, very loud voice, he said, if somebody thinks that he is on our side, which is not religious, like righteous, he can go on the side of other side. And if other side thinks that the dharma is on our side, he is welcome to come. So if he thinks that dharma is not our side, he can go to that side if he thinks dharma is on the other side. And the other party thinks dharma is on our side. So you know who came from the Duryodhana party? Vikarma came. The step brother of Duryodhana. And Duryodhana was very upset with Vikarna. And he said, what happened is that why Vikarna was on the dharma side, because he could see how Duryodhana was cheating Pandavas in the dice play. In the dice play, he cheated everything and took everything from Pandavas. And at the end, Draupadi was brought in the assembly. Then Vikarna stood up and spoke that what is happening is not dharmic, is undharmic. And the Hastinapur has to pay for this. That means there will be a big war and there will be an ocean of blood. So he was the only one, and Vidur, of course, Vidur spoke out. He was the only one who spoke for Pandavas. So sometimes one has to be courageous to speak the truth. Depends on to whom and to what. One has to be careful, But this was the Mahabharata, and so many things were going on. So that's why he came on the side of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yes, so Arjuna he took the instruction of Krishna and he fought for how many days? 18 days was the war. And in 18 days, in the beginning, the war was fought in a very religious way, in a dharmic way. And when Bhishma Dev lay on the arrows, slowly, the warriors who were on the side of Duryodhana, they started to cheat. So you can see when Bhishma Dev was there was so much dharma was there because he was so powerful, and he did not allow any adharmic way to fight in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. like who are on the elephant fight with elephants, those who are on the horses fight with horses, those who are on the feet, they fight with the feet, Maharathis fight with the Maharathis. One person only fight with one person. Not one person, two people fight with one person, not possible. And the other thing was that nobody can hit under the part. So all these laws were kept. Yeah, not on the thighs, not hit in the thighs. But what happened, the story of when the battlefield, the 99 sons of Dhritarashtra were killed. So many soldiers from Pandava side, so many, and now only Duryodhana is left. And Gandhari, she was so feeling morose and so unhappy that her sons were all killed. Only Duryodhana is left. So he said to Duryodhana, tomorrow you come, take bath immediately and come to me without clothes. And he's a grown-up boy, a man, and one feels ashamed to come with. When you are baby, it's okay, but when you are grown up to come in front of mother like that. So then, what he did in the evening, mother said, come in the evening, like after the battle is over. And he went to take a bath in the river. And he was coming. And Krishna knows everything, yeah? So Krishna came. He was very like, said, Duryodhana, I know. You have no culture. If you have some common sense, at least one can cover this part, put some banana leaf or something, cover at least this private part, and go to mother. Oh, anyway, you don't follow anything. For you it's all fine. Just go. And then he's thinking, oh my God, this time Krishna is giving me better advice. He was thinking, until now Krishna was saying was all not correct. But this time, yeah, he's right actually. How I'm a grown-up man, so he covered this part. And Gandhari, when she heard she will get married to Dhritarashtra, Dhritarashtra is blind, so she covered her eyes with a cloth. Whole life she was never opening her eyes again. From that she got so much Shakti. And she was the devotee of Lord Shiva. She got so much Shakti. So she decided to use her all Shakti on Duryodhana to make him immortal. So that's why he said to Duryodhana to come. So Duryodhana, she is covering, she don't know how Duryodhana is coming, what he's wearing or nothing. And he said, Mataji, I am here. And the Gandhari said, just stand in front of me, straight. And so he stand there. And Gandhari opened the bandage. And came so much power on Duryodhana that his body became so strong that nobody can defeat him. Yeah. But only this part remained untouched by this energy. And when all power was gone, she saw, what have you done? I told you to come as when you were born. Why you came? Who told you this? He said, yeah, Krishna. Yeah. Yes, I know Krishna. Who else? He knows everything, Gandhari said. He knows everything. And then Duryodhana said, Mata, I don't understand what you're trying to say. He said, I kept all my tapasya, all these years, and wanted to make you immortal. Nobody can kill you. And now, because of this bandage, this part is weak. And by that, somebody can kill you. And because Brahma took the vow, Janga torenge, and I will. Because he told Draupadi, you sit on my lap. And so Bhima said, one day I will break your thighs. Because you showed Draupadi your thighs. Yeah, Janga. Tolunga me, Janga. So that's why Krishna make all these arrangements, yeah? And then, yes, now Duryodhana is left. So he's hiding in the water. He was so tired and so much wounded, he wanted to recover from that. And the Pandavas were thinking, where next day nobody came to the battlefield. So, but until Duryodhana is alive, Yudhishthira Maharaj cannot be the king. He cannot. Is no victory. He has to be first finished, then he becomes victorious. So they were looking for him, and then they found him. Then the Yudhishthira Krishna said, you challenge Duryodhana because he's hiding in the water. When you challenge, when the Kshatriya is challenged, he cannot stop, He has, hey Duryodhana, you are coward, you are just hiding from the war, we are here to fight. When such thing, then he just came out of the water, Like Kshatriyas first challenge each other, They said, you are like this and you are like this. And then comes the strength and power and, okay, I'll kill you, you kill me. So this is how first they challenge each other, And so Yudhishthira Maharaj challenged Duryodhana. Hey Duryodhana, you are hiding, you are a coward, you are not a coward, you are a Kshatriya, you are the son of Dhritarashtra, you are the very powerful, and now you are, what is happening with you like that, So then he cannot hear this, so he just, and then, okay, fight, Gada, Bhima and Duryodhana. So they were fighting, both fighting and fight. And Duryodhana was getting more and more strong and strength, and Bhima is getting tired because of this, what he got from his mother. And then Krishna says to Arjun, remind Bhima the vow what he has taken. And Arjun said, no, this is against the law of the war. No Gada can go on the Janga, on the laps. No. Then Krishna said, okay, then keep on watching. Yeah. And then after some time, Krishna said, okay, now I have to do something. And then Krishna said, wow, look at that. Bhima's talent of war, and the way he's holding the gada, so powerful and like this. So Bhima looked at Krishna, because nobody was speaking like that. Now why all of a sudden Krishna is glorifying Bhima? And then Krishna showed. He showed Bhima, and Bhima, he reminded his vow, what he has taken. So then he hit and that was the end of Duryodhana. So you see how Krishna protects his devotees. Now, Bhima was getting tired, and Duryodhana was getting power and more fresh, and nothing was happening to him. Bhima was beating, and it was nothing happening to him. So this is how Krishna is protecting his devotees. And yeah.
Could you please repeat how Duryodhana was defeated?
Yeah, because Bhima in the battlefield when dice was played, yeah, dice they played and everybody, the Pandavas lost everything, and Draupadi was carried in the assembly, and Duryodhana said to Dusasan, "Let she should sit on my lap." Yeah, and then Bhima got up and he took a vow that one day I will break your thighs. Yeah, so they were fighting, and Duryodhana, because of this mother's power, he was getting more and more energy and more. Nothing was happening to him. Then Krishna reminded Bhima of his vow, that you took a vow to break his thighs, and this part was unprotected. So that's why Duryodhana was defeated. Yeah. What time is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Today. So nice. It's Krishna's pastimes, and for devotees it's so nice to hear how Krishna protected his devotees in so many different circumstances. You know, in the battlefield, the Bhima is getting tired, and Arjun says, no, this is not possible, cannot say that. And then Arjun, like he allowed the sun to disappear and he allowed the sun to rise. Yeah. So in our service, everybody must experience how Krishna helped with different things, and you can say, this is nothing but Krishna. Yes, this is only Krishna has helped me, or this is done by Krishna, and thank you Krishna, and like that. No? Sometimes it happens when you are traveling and out of a sudden devotee car comes. Please sit, I bring you. Because Krishna says, my devotee walking is getting rain and it's cold. Yeah, so like that, Krishna sent somebody. Yeah, so many experience one gets now. Little bit is all Krishna. Good then, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Some questions, if somebody has, then we can say something and go and drink hot milk. Jai Nishinga Dev ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Good. Thank you. Hare Krishna.